So Charlie Kirk was horrifically assassinated yesterday, and I find it interesting that with no suspect in custody, they immediately blamed the left. One conservative crash out after the next, talking about how they're ready to take to the streets. Now, before I go on, yes, the assassination was utterly grotesque. On a human level, the witnesses didn't deserve it. I feel bad for his kids. I would have preferred Charlie Kirk be debated, debunked, deplatformed, but not decapitated. That was horrific. But I can't feel myself to feel sad for it when I look at what he stood for and what I stand for. If I had died, he wouldn't cry for me. But that doesn't matter to his base. They are ready to act on the rage that he sowed in their hearts along with the entire right-wing media establishment. They have been anger gardeners, and now the harvest is about to come to fruition. Before you take to the streets, just ask yourself, what if they want a civil war to keep you from waking up to the fact that they ain't giving you shit they promised? Kirk's assassination happened just in time to prevent a MAGA-based revolt, for not delivering on the Epstein files, for the farmers who voted for Donald Trump to be crushed by these tariffs so that these damn corporations can buy up their farms so that J.D. Vance can trade the speculation profits on Acre Trader that he invested in. No coal jobs, no flood relief, no end to what's happening in Gaza. Culture wars to distract from not delivering on quality of life. You ready to pick up your gun. Meanwhile, the potholes around your neighborhood is unfilled. No pedophiles have been arrested. Your eggs still high, the gas still high. And so is your readiness to forget who really betrayed you into all of this. Because the powers that be on the right know that you got so much psychic energy invested into your guns. Every time you go to the range, you fantasize about who you gonna shoot. You've been training with your militia buddies and now you're ready to take to the street. But if you should so happen to lose your life in them streets, that's less people to sue the right-wing establishment for radicalizing them into taking to the streets in the first place. But let me tell you something about these guns, man. Looking at Charlie Kirk die the way that he did made me realize that most of us really don't know what these guns actually are. Most of us really don't have an understanding of their power. Those of us who go to the range regularly also do so with earmuffs on, so we don't even hear the true power of these things. The first time I went to the range and fired, I got some heavy weaponry, man. And the blast wave from my gun alone knocked over a shelf next to me. And I looked downrange and I said, nothing organic was meant to stand in front of this and survive. And I held my next bullet in my hand and I was like, God damn. All your dreams, all your hopes and prayers and fears and all your life experience every birthday weighs as much as this damn piece of lead. And as long as bullets are cheap, so is life. And whether we want to admit it or not, Charlie Kirk died to keep it that way. If words didn't have consequences, then why was Hitler dangerous? Why is there such thing as stochastic terrorism? Why does it matter that you can set an environment with your words that makes violence more possible? When you look at this man's last tweets, he doubled down into hatred, the same hatred that made him money. Let the grotesque nature of this man's murder remind you that civil war and these weapons ain't what you think they are, and it ain't what you want. If you feel that preventing blood in the streets is necessary, please share this message out. And if you're a right-winger and you allow his murder to radicalize you into turning a culture war into a civil war, and all you got at the end of it is the gun that you started with, you got played.